If we're waiting for scientists, climate organizations, or politicians to fix this, we haven't a hope. We have to do it ourselves. And fast. Here's how.
Hello, Madam President. Hello, Madam President. Who is that? Who is that talking to me? Is it the Invisible Woman? Is the Invisible Woman talking to me? Are you the Invisible Woman? Then you're a ghost. You're a ghost, right? Coming to haunt me from beyond the grave? Because that's where all ghosts come from, you know. That means you're a ghost, right? No, I'm not a ghost. I am from another planet, and I have the power to appear and disappear at will. Wow, like a magician. I've never met a magician from another planet before. Well, you will now. Wow, look at you. You're all covered in silver and everything. Your boots, your hair, your dress. Even your eyes are silver. You look like a beautiful young lady from a shiny silver coin. This is how all people look on my planet. And do you have a name? Of course, but you couldn't pronounce it. Then how about I just call you Silver Girl? Sure. So, what brings you here, Silver Girl? I've come to show you something. Would you like to see it? Okay. Then touch my hand. Wow, this is amazing! Look at how we're just hanging out up in the sky and not falling to our deaths or anything. What's that? Is that a spaceship? Yep, the top of a spaceship. The rest of it's buried under the ice. But what's it doing all the way up here? It arrived thousands of years ago, when saber-toothed tigers and giant woolly mammoths roamed the earth. But it got stuck up here, just as the Ice Age was settling in, and ended up entirely buried in snow. Wow, real-life aliens up here all this time and we didn't even know. Were they friendly? Oh no, anything but. They travelled the entire universe, gobbling everybody up. Then we're lucky they got trapped up here and died. They're not dead. They're still alive. Still alive? But how can they still be alive after all this time buried way up here in the freezing ice? Well, you've heard of bears hibernating during the winter, haven't you? Yes, they sleep all winter and come out again in spring. There you are then. The aliens are hibernating too inside their ship, and when enough ice is melted to free their ship, they'll fly off and do what they came here to do. Eat everybody! Oh my, people won't like that. They won't like it one bit. That's why I brought you up here, Madam President, so you can go back and tell everyone on the planet how they can save themselves. That sounds like a really cool idea. Why don't you tell me how they can do that and I'll go tell them? By saving the ice, of course. If the ice doesn't melt, the spaceship can't free itself. So all they have to do is save the ice and the ice will save them. What is that? Is that one of the aliens? It is. But I thought you said they were all hibernating. They are. All except one. He stayed awake to guard the ship. He comes out every day in search of food. It can't get us up here, can it? Oh no. He'll see us, of course, but he won't be able to get us. I don't like the look of that guy, not one bit. How many of them are there? Probably around 1 million or 2. 1 million or 2? That must be a big ship. About the size of Florida. The size of Florida? What? The whole state? The whole state. What are they called? Dastodons. What? Dons. Dastodons. The most feared creatures in all the universe. I think I'd better order my Air Force up here and drop our big bombs on that guy, the biggest ones we've got. That wouldn't work. Wouldn't even make a dent. I've seen others try it on other planets, and with much more powerful bombs than you have. No, I'm afraid the only way to save the world is to save the ice. You must stop it from melting. But the only ones who want the ice to stop melting are the kids. If it were up to them, it wouldn't even be melting in the first place. But grown-ups are different. They know it's been melting for years and don't care. Most of them, anyway. You need to go back and tell everyone about me and what you've witnessed here. Video the Dastodon on your phone now and stream it live for everyone to see. Warn everybody that time is running out. They must act, and they must act now.
Wouldn't it be nice if we saved the ice and saved all the kids as well?
What? All of them?
Surely we can do what's right by them. Surely we can fight this fight for them.
What?
It would be so sad if all the little lads and all the little girls weren't saved. Well, not sure about the boys. We would never see them smile again. We would never see their light again. Can you have something to help us, little girl? Oh, I'm sure it would sound much better coming from all of you.
So let's save the ice for the children. And theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs. For if we find we're out of time, they won't have any heirs. Ice means life for the children. And theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs. We must find the strength of mind to save those in our care.
Please take my advice and save all the ice and save all the kids as well. Even cheeky fiddles, so and so's who never ever do what they're told. Children are so nice, they're cheap at half the price and really nice to look at well. Even little naughty girls and boys who run around making so much noise.
So let's save the ice for the children. And theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs. For if we find we're out of time, they won't have any heirs. Ice means life for the children. And theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs and theirs. We must find the strength of mind to save those in our care.
Come on, get up, we've got a lot of work to do. Let's go. Look.
Oh, fine. Oh my God! Look at all these people! There's millions of them, and the TV cameras are here and everything. What's going on?
They've come from all over America, Madam President, and they're all grown-ups.
All grown-ups. I better make myself presentable.
They're frantic with worry, ma'am. They fear the end of the world is coming. They've chosen a spokesperson. Shall I bring her in?
Yeah, send it right in.
Beep, beep, beep. Who's your spokesperson? Beep, 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 beep. Must be here. Beep, this way. Hello, Madam President. So great to meet you.
So lovely to meet you as well. What is it all these folks would like to tell me?
Well, Madam President, and you too, Silver Girl. Besides speaking for everyone here today, I'm sure I also speak for all the people of the world when we are begging you from the bottom of our hearts to please save our ice, Madam President. Please stop it from melting.
But I thought you grown-ups didn't care if the ice melted.
Well, that was before the Dastodons came. But we care now.
Well, I must say I'm surprised to hear this.
But we weren't going to be affected by the ice melting before, Madam President, because we'd all be dead by the time it happened.
I mean, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to save the ice.
I know of a way. Would you like to hear it, everyone?
Yeah.
I said, would you like to hear it, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, here's my plan. I can see to it that a big ice mountain, a mountain of ice, is put on top of the ship. It'll once again bury the vessel and keep the Dastodons from coming out of hibernation. But the sun will melt it again when we're back where we started. Oh no, it won't. Because this time we will all do whatever it takes to stop it from melting. Okay. So here's what's going to happen. I will go now and do as I've said. I will video it, come back and show you. The world will be safe, but only if you stop the big ice mountain from melting, which means you will all have to change the way you live your lives.
Of course we will. We will change the way we live our lives. We will save the earth and the earth will save us.
But the children were convinced the grown-ups would keep their word, so they pleaded with them.
All that little children want from grown-ups is for them to make our dreams come true. Children want to save the ice and help our planet. Children want to live as long as you. All the grown-ups need to get their act together. Don't they know we're running out of time? Don't they know the ice is vital to our future? Ice means life for all of humankind.
We plead with all the grown-ups, listen to our call. Help the little children, save the ice for all. I'll never, ever, ever vote for anyone who dares to save our lovely planet. Doesn't need our care.
All that little children want from grown-ups is for them to make our dreams come true. Children only want to grow and have a future. Children want to grow up just like you. Why don't all the grown-ups follow our example? Children around the world would be so pleased. Is it fair to make us have this constant worry? Is it fair to make us make this plea?
We plead with all the grown-ups, listen to our call. Help the little children, save the ice for all. I never, ever, ever vote for anyone who dares to save our lovely planet. Doesn't need our care. We plead with all the grown-ups, listen to our call. Help the little children, save the ice for all. I never, ever, ever vote for anyone who dares to save our lovely planet. Doesn't need our care.
But as time moved on, most of the grown-ups forgot about saving the ice, and it kept right on melting, and the oceans kept right on rising.
Well, that didn't go too well.
No, sorry about that.
You know what this means, don't you? I don't suppose you have any other superpowers other than moving big ass mountains and appearing and disappearing and stuff.
Why do you ask?
Because I'm the president and everybody knows it's the president's job to think of great ideas to help their people. And well, I was thinking that maybe I could tell you all of my great ideas and you could make them happen with your superpowers.
Okay. So tell me some of your great ideas.
Okay. Well, could you fit like a overflow pipe? A big overflow pipe? Yeah, like this. Strain the water off that way.
We don't have any big
Overflow pipes.
from where I come from, Madam President.
The kids are fed, the kids are fed, the kids are vacuum fed.
How about a tap? A big tap.
A big tap.
Yeah, could you do that and like this?
We're not known for big taps either, Madam President. The kids are fed, the kids are fed, the kids are fed, Any more great ideas?
Well, when the time comes, I'd like you to stop this from happening.
Well, the only way to do that is by saving the ice.
The kids are fed, the kids are fed, the kids are fed, infect.
So there is nothing you can do to stop the seas from rising.
But not unless you can tell me where to put all the water.
In that case, you're fired.
Excuse me?
You're fired.
You're firing me.
Yeah. Fired. Sacked. That's what happens on this planet when somebody fails. Never known it to happen to a superhero before, but you now own the title for the first superhero to ever get booted out. No buts, Silver Girl. That is the way it goes with losers, I'm afraid.
But can I have a second chance? Or people get a second chance?
Well, that depends. But if there's nothing you can do to stop the seas from rising, then...
Well, at least let me have a think about it.
Well,
Maybe come up with it.
then there's the trees.
How many trees have we talked?
Billions, and not just this year, but every year. Gotta save the trees too. The trees are a big deal in this crisis.
So you want me to reduce sea levels and save all the trees?
Gotta do both, otherwise mankind will perish, and well, people won't like that. They won't like that one bit.
I'm so sorry, everyone, for letting you down. I was trying my very, very best to save you all, but I got pulled out in trouble. Bye now. Bye, everyone.
When the end comes, we won't be together. Mom and Dad, you won't be by our side as we face the wrath of fatal weather. As we face the wrath of fatal times, all we know and love will be behind us. All the love you show us will be gone. We will stand alone without a future. There will never be another dawn. And so our hearts go out to you to save us. All we ask from you who gave us life is your help and love and understanding to ensure your kids will all survive. When the end comes, there'll be no tomorrow. Those who could have saved us didn't try. You all stood by and let it happen. Now your children all must pay the price. When the end comes, love will never find us. We'll have passed the point of no return. What's the point of going to school and learning when the world will flood and choke and burn? And so our hearts go out to you to save us. All we ask from you who gave us life your help and love and understanding to ensure your kids will all survive. Yes, we know the road ahead's not easy. What we ask from you's never been done. Mom and Dad, we no one else to turn to. Mom and Dad, you are the only ones. Mom and Dad, you are the only ones. Mom and Dad, you are the only ones.
Every time I make a speech, people say I'm mental. I like to start wars, I like to drop bombs. My guns go rat-tat-tat and I stay here and don't get shot. I was a little girl, I could have a monster. Monsters are so good for you, especially for the youngsters. I want a big one, better than your one. My one will be the best and gobble up all the rest. I will wait to find my oyster. I will have my very own ginormous, enormous monster. I'll feed them Frenchmen, I'll feed them Germans, I'll feed them girls and boys that like to run out with my toys. Presidents and kings and queens will try to take him from me. Generals with guns and tanks will try to overcome me. I will beat them, I will defeat them, I will hang them from a tree and keep my monsters just for me.
She's the Russian president, she thinks she's presidential. Every time she makes a speech, people say she's mental. She likes to start wars, she likes to drop bombs, she likes to chop off heads and hide them underneath her bed. When she was a little girl, she dreamed she had a monster. Monsters are so good for you, especially for the youngsters. She wants a big one, bigger than your one. We think she needs locked up because she likes to run amok.
Will be my oyster. I will have my very own ginormous, enormous monster. I'll feed him Frenchmen, I'll feed him Germans, I'll feed him girls and boys that try to run out with my toys. Presidents and kings and queens will try to take him from me. Generals with guns and tanks will try to overcome me. I will beat them, I will defeat them, I'll hang them from a tree and keep my monsters just for me.
So you're the Russian president.
What? Who is that?
Quiet. I ask the questions here.
How dare you? Identify yourself, or I will have you put before a firing squad this very day. You, your entire family, even your daddy.
I have the power to appear and disappear at will.
Really? Like Silver Girl?
Don't mention her name in my presence. Whenever we go to a new planet, she denies us food and refreshments.
Forgive me, great monster. Please forgive me. I didn't know.
I am King Bezidude. I have not come here to harm you.
Oh, really? I'm so glad you honor me with your presence, great king. What can I do for you? Name it and it shall be done.
I've been monitoring you on my spaceship instruments. You're rearming, planning to bomb all the big ice mountains in the Arctic.
Not to harm you, great King Bezi.
Do it! The most powerful and feared king in all the universe. Destatons are the only creatures that never die.
Never die?
If you cross the Destaton, you will never escape its vengeance. Even if you yourself have died, your family will be hunted down and devoured one at a time in front of your all other relatives' eyes. Slowly, your body will be dug up and bones will ground to dust between the mightiest teeth in all creation.
You can count on me, great King Bazigud, as the president of the greatest country in the world and the biggest. No way am I going to cause any Vestodons.
You're planning to bomb all the big ice mountains so I get my ship.
Only to have a word with you, great King, not to harm you in any way.
Right now, you're involved in too many wars.
Our greatest enemies attack us in many countries. They will not stop until they have destroyed our way of life and rule the world for themselves.
Are you planning to rule the world? And what's your plan?
To bomb the polar ice into billions of pieces so that it will all flow south and melt into warmer waters. You can come and live in my country. A life full of leisure. Your every wish a command to be instantly obeyed. People will be brought to you from all around the world in containers.
Containers?
Shipping containers. Just stick your hand in and grab a handful like a box meal from McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Yes. You like sweet and sour?
Sweet and sour.
To dip people in. Your monsters will love it. After being cooped up in spaceships since smelly cavemen roam this earth. Who wouldn't?
It's true. They do need a refreshment. And nothing feels like a refreshment, like tugging into delicious delicacies.
You like your delicious delicacies still alive, cooked, fried?
All three.
How about in batter? You like people fried in batter?
Fried in batter.
I'll even arrange for curry sauce, oyster, garlic, buckets of the stuff, buckets the size of houses. All the delicious delicacies will be brought to your table. How about Chinese? We have plenty Chinese. You like Chinese? What about in breadcrumbs? You like Chinese in breadcrumbs?
First, you must free my supply ship.
Supply ship? There are 2 Destodon spaceships?
It was trapped in the last ice age, then entombed all of Africa. It lies buried in the sands of the Sahara Desert.
Do you want me to dig up the Sahara?
Soon, your equator belt will become too hot to support human lives. Billions will migrate north. The Sahara will become uninhabitable. All the living creatures there will die. You must do this before rising to the impossible. Order your armies to withdraw from the countries that they're currently running to bits and join in this mighty enterprise. Do this for me, and I'll order my mighty Destodons to do as you command, and you shall rule the world.
Oh, I can't wait to see the look on the American faces. Devour them all for me. Stop on your way there and gobble them all up for me, please.
Americans? Why Americans? I wanted to eat the Irish first. But their kids are so nice and juicy. Scrumptious.
You must be joking. The Irish are notorious troublemakers. They will be kicking your teeth in before they even get halfway down your stomach. That's why police were invented. Here's the movie, a herd of stampeding buffaloes just showed up.
You don't like Americans.
They don't like me. I try my best, but they don't like me having any fun.
Then you must tell them we're coming.
Tell them we're coming. Don't you want to see their screaming heads when you show up unannounced?
The citizens prefer the brave to be scared in advance. That makes the blood boil, which adds to the flavor. Tell them they'll be scared.
You'll be scared when you've heard that the dawns are prepared. But the dawns are coming, the dawns are coming. Chomp, chomp, chomping everywhere. So prepare, say a prayer for your nose and your toes and your head. They'll eat your shoulders with no leftovers, and they won't go home till there's no one left to scare.
Tell them not to run, not to run, not to run. Not to get their guns, get their guns, get their guns. They are brave Americans, but we will eat them where they stand. If they run away, run away, run away, we will make them pay, make them pay, make them pay. Tell them they must all back, or we'll eat their kids today. You'll be scared when you've heard that the dawns are prepared. For the dawns are coming, the dawns are coming. Chomp, chomp, chomping everywhere. So prepare, say a prayer for your nose and your toes and your hair. They'll eat your shoulders with no leftovers, and we won't go home till there's no one left to scare.
Scared when you've heard
That the dawns are prepared. For the dawns are coming, the dawns are coming. Chomp, chomp, chomping everywhere. So prepare, say a prayer for your nose and your toes and your hair. We'll eat your shoulders with no leftovers, and we won't go home till there's no one left to scare. Tell them not to run, not to run, not to run. Not to get their guns, get their guns, get their guns.
they are brave
Americans,
but we will eat them where they stand.
if they run away, run away, run away, we will make them pay, we don't pay, we don't pay. Tell them they must all obey, or we'll eat their kids today. You'll be scared when you heard that the dawns are prepared. For the dawns are coming, the dawns are coming. Chomp, chomp, chomping everywhere. So prepare, say a prayer for your nose and your toes and your hair. We'll eat your shoulders with no leftovers, and we won't go home till there's no one left to scare.
Why don't we dig a great big trench and let the sea flow in?
The sea flow in, the land that's all gone under will reappear again. We will need to flee our homes and wander here and there. We can have things nice and dry and live without a care.
Is such a thing even possible? I mean, how did they dig the Suez Canal?
They had all the latest inventions back then. Picks, shovels,
The Irish?
the Irish. Irish invented digging.
I know a farmer whose land was wet. He dug a ditch and said,
Planet Earth's just a big farm with a drainage problem.
Why don't we dig a great big trench and let the sea flow in? The land that's all gone under will reappear again. We won't need to flee our homes and wander here and there. We can have things nice and dry and live without a care.
A friend of mine the other day said, "Here, do you agree? The Antarctic's gotten warmer by 38 degrees. The forests are blazing, the seas are rising high. All we need is Noah's boat, or else we'll all be fried."
Why don't we dig a great big trench and let the sea flow in? The land that's all gone under will reappear again. We won't need to flee our homes and wander here and there. We can have things nice and dry and live without a care.
Here, did you ever tell a grown-up how to save the world?
Oh, I gave up trying a long time. Why? What did they say? Yes, dear. Now go and do your homework.
Why don't we dig a great big trench and let the sea flow in? The land that's all gone under will reappear again. We won't need to flee our homes and wander here and there. We can have things nice and dry and live without a care.
Come here. Come.
Where is the top of the spaceship? I see no spaceship. There's the top of the spaceship! Quick! There's the top of the spaceship! Quick, quick! Dig it up! Dig it up! There's the top of the spaceship! Keep busy. I found your spaceship. Are you over the moon?
Oh, I've been over the moon. There's nothing to eat there. Thank you, Madam President. I have no further use of you.
Oh, wait. We had a deal. I helped you find your spaceship, and you...
Did you rule the world?
Yes, remember?
Oh, I do. Let me start with you.
People of planet Earth, there's gas rising from the Dastodon ship. It's making the soldiers faint and fall into the trench so they can be gobbled up by the Dastodons. The Dastodons are known for using this over time so they can devour people without having to run after them. But don't worry about them coming to get you, just watch this. People of planet Earth, Silver Girl's here today to tell you that you'll all be gobbled up alive and screaming in pain like the world has never seen before if you don't do everything she says.
People of planet Earth, today's world witnessed a strange gas coming from the second Dastodon ship. It rose into the air, and King Bezdud commanded it to descend upon a town in the United States. It rendered the inhabitants unconscious. The video of King Bezdud feasting upon those poor bodies screaming in agony is just too horrifying to show.
Yes, Silver Girl, what was that gas? Our scientists are flying over there as we speak to conduct tests.
You must order their immediate return, Madam President. Once absorbed into their skin, it becomes highly contagious and fatal to all known life forms.
Are you saying they can never come home?
Quarantine centres must be built according to specifications, which I will provide. They must be followed to the letter. All staff must wear hazmat suits at all times.
And is King Bezdud gonna command that gas again and come and get all of us?
Trees are our only hope,
Trees?
Madam President.
Why trees?
Dastodons have a secret weakness. I shall reveal it to you now so you can save yourselves. Trees are your only protection. The gas cannot penetrate the forests. Forest stands at the edge of that town. Only if those poor people had known.
Are you saying forests are our only hope, Silver Girl?
I have seen this time and again throughout the universe.
And is there anything else that we can do to save ourselves? I have a great idea.
Doesn't involve trouble.
Our blue friend! You don't look so good.
I'm afraid I'm not the planet that I used to be. I just came to say how sorry I am. I won't be able to help save everybody. If only my lungs were a bit stronger, I could help you stop the ice from melting and keep the Dastodon ship buried until the end of time.
Earth, I feel so sorry for him. So do I. It's terrible how they treat him. He hasn't had a breath of fresh air in ages.
Then we'll get you a breath of fresh air. We'll get you all the fresh air you've ever dreamed of. Do you know how to do that? Sure. The Climate Kids can show you. Would you like that?
But how can they do that? I don't understand.
That's because you're a grown-up. Kids are far wiser than grown-ups. Get to it, kids. Show the grown-ups how it's done.
Sure, Silver Girl, no problem.
Okay, listen up. Here's how it works. There are things on our planet. We don't need them, you don't need them, and we don't need them.
They choke our blue friends and melt the ice. They are non-necessities. Let's call them the nons for short. We can show you how to get rid of the nons without it costing you a penny. And you won't be inconvenienced in any way. So you can go on and live your life without worrying about any of this stuff.
100% guaranteed to stop them work the Dastodons from gobbling up your children and then having you for dessert!
Do you want to get rid of the nons so we can stop them from choking our blue friend and melting the ice so he can get the breather he so desperately needs? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Great. Then all you have to do is this. Wow! What is that? It's our Earth badge. Your Earth badge? We named it after you. After me? I've never had anything named after me before.
You're the most important thing in the world to us, Blue Boy. You are the world. You are our world.
I am?
Of course, we love you, Blue Boy.
You do?
Without you, we're all done for.
I never knew anybody loved me.
You give us so much. You give us everything. Everybody loves you.
Except the nons, of course.
They just love choking you.
So how does this work?
Simple. If you see a product, any product whatsoever, that hasn't got an Earth badge displayed on it, do not buy it.
Pray tell. It means it's
made by manufacturers who use these.
If you take jets out of the sky, they won't turn blue.
The same goes for super yachts. If you don't buy their products, all their millions will disappear and they'll run out of business.
But we don't have an Earth badge, so how are people supposed to know the nons from the good guys? I mean, how are they supposed to know if there's no badges on it?
That's where you come in.
Me? What kind of?
You're about to lose your job.
Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to vote for me because nobody likes my great ideas. Can you believe that?
Would you make Earth badge law plans?
I mean, what?
Let you keep your job?
I mean, what person in opposition wouldn't do that?
Do you want Earth badge made by law?
Yeah! Then get your phones out and go to planetearthparty.com. Planetearthparty.com.
I have a party! I have a party!
Well, every country has a party to look after it. Why not planet? So we made one, just for you, Blue Boy.
We call it P-E-P. Pet for short. He's a pet member, which makes him a pet. I'm a peppy, they're peppies, we're all peppies.
Would you like to become a peppy too? Then click vote. Not for us, for Earth badge. We're not standing for any election or any of that. We don't want that. We want Earth badge, so we can stop nonce.
This applies to everyone on Earth, regardless of where you are. Click vote and we'll tell your leader you want them to enact Earth badge for you.
Boss, we want a day off school on election day.
A day off school? Oh, well, sure. I mean, I used to love a day off school. I'd stay home and throw windows at my neighbor's rocks. But why on election day?
So we can go in and check how our parents vote.
Okay, sure.
Who are you voting for, Mom? I'm voting for the planet who's enacting Earth badge. When the world's safe again, I'll go back to my usual way of voting. But until that time, I'm not giving my vote to any party, and Earth badge is not their top priority. And I'll tell you something else. If they don't do it within 1 year of taking office, they will not be representing me anymore. I'll tell them straight. Keep your promise, or I'll blacklist you next time round. Thanks, Mom. And I'm not paying for these. I'm buying these ones. They have an Earth badge on them. Up for the Earth badge, down with the knots.
Up in the Earth badge, down with the nod.
Another great idea.
Really? Are you sure it's a great idea to tell us your latest great idea?
It might be the best idea I've ever had. You see, Silver Girl, on this planet we have this stuff that we take out of the ground and we put it in our cars. It's liquid. And what I would like to do to show my appreciation for all of you lovely people is I'm going to bring a ban in for drilling any more of this awful stuff, and I'll bring it into the Earth badge within 1 year.
Oh, I'm so excited. If you do this for me, I promise you, that'll stop the seas from rising and the ice from melting. You'll never have to worry about the Dastodon ever again. Oh, I'm feeling better already. You've really made my century.
Okay then, let's have a trial run.
Mom.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dear. I'm not buying these ones. I'm buying these ones. They have an Earth badge on them. And I'm not paying to see this movie. I'm paying to see that one.
Anyone who makes in whole or in part movies in foreign locations does not get an Earth badge either, unfortunately.
And the same goes for concerts.
Any non-holding concerts won't get our money. They take our money and spend it on showing Blue Boy. Up with the Earth badge, down with the nons.
And here's what else Earth badge can do. It can stop forests from being torn down by people who make these.
We call them kid killers.
Because they're lining us up to be killed before our time.
But to be polite, because our mums and dads told us to, we call them the nons. Nothing but a bunch of nons. Also, they're called nons.
Did you know that there are thousands of newspaper outlets in Ireland? It's because Ireland is so massive.
Thousands of newspapers are delivered to outlets in Ireland. Just think of how many are delivered to the rest of him.
All those vans tearing up the road, up and down the Andes and up Orinoco.
And round the Horn and up Kathmandu. Count this engine's belt control into the air and choking our blue friend.
Every day, day in, day out, on and on, year after year, decade after decade, they keep doing the same thing.
The kids don't even read newspapers.
But we can't expect grown-ups to without them, can we?
What are you looking at?
I'm looking to see if there's any alternatives for grown-ups to read so we can stop this madness.
Oh, just boring stuff.
And are there?
Yeah, just a load of news.
Are you happy?
Oh, I am. But
What's wrong, blue boy?
I really miss my tree.
Oh, you really miss your trees?
I really love my tree.
Then how about this for an idea?
All we need is a little water and a little algae, and they'll be back up in no time.
Oh my god, my lovely trees come back to life again! Hey grown-ups, the Climate Kids have just shown you a way to save the ice. It won't cost you a penny, or inconvenience you, or cause you to protest, or change your lifestyle in any way. You'll never get an easier way than this. The Earth Badge includes all these new solutions. Do you promise to vote for the Earth Badge and let its magic happen? If so in Ireland, other countries will follow suit. The Irish can show the world! Otherwise, you know what will happen.
Appearing and disappearing and moving big ass mountains and stuff.
I didn't really think ice mountains, Madam President.
Yes, you did. We all saw you. You took the video, you came back and you showed us all.
Yeah, but I just went up to the Arctic They were the first big ice dimension I saw. Told everyone I moved it, and they believed me.
But if you didn't move a big ice mountain, then that means that the Dastodon ship is going to thaw and the aliens are going to get out and they're going to eat us all.
There are no Dastodons. There never were.
But we saw them. We all did.
You asked me if I had any of their superpowers, Madam President. Well, it so happens to that I do. I have the power to create things that deceive the eye. Everybody on my planet does. We're all illusionists.
Illusionists.
Yeah, I create illusions for people to believe, but they weren't real.
Are you saying you hired an actor to play the part of the Dastodon?
No, that was all me. All part of my bag of tricks. See, Madam President, I came to Earth with a vision. A vision to save children from a horrible future. A future in which billions will be homeless, on the move with nowhere to go. Think about that, Madam President. Imagine having no home. Imagine there not being enough space on Earth for everyone to have a home. So, I used the Dastodons to terrify the grown-ups into saving themselves, thereby saving the children as well.
I did not see that coming.
You want to tell the grown-ups, do you?
Me, no. Man, I'm glad you did it, really. Really glad it'll be our little secret.
Yeah, me too. Hello?
Come in.
Think it'll work? You'll get the breathing you need. And kids can forget all about worrying about their future and get on with their lives the way their parents did when they were kids.
Oh, I'm so happy. So happy.
You know, Silver Girl, you've returned the power to the people. All around the world, people's voices that are being heard, and well, people like me better start listening.
It's a new movement, Madam President. One where kids get to save their own future by getting their parents to listen. Kids should have had the power to influence the vote decades ago. It's their planet much more than it is grown-ups. Grown-ups are getting a second chance, and they won't fail this time.
Planet Earth Party! I like that. Power of the kids. For the kids. By the kids.
Hey everyone, meet the Climate Kids. They're 40 years older now. They persuaded the grown-ups to help our blue friend. And look what they did. They got Blue Boy a clean bill of health. The grown-ups did it. Didn't see that one coming. Isn't it just wonderful?
The world is sweet again because of you, and we will meet again because of you. We need not fear again because of you. Our kids won't face the end because of you.
And guess what? They have kids of their own now. Would you like to meet them?
Daddy, did Gran and Grandpa save you back in the olden days when you were our age?
Yes, they showed us we had no future. They saved us.
Oh,
Wish I'd known that.
me too. Miss them so much.
Wouldn't it be great to go back in time and thank them?
I'd like nothing more. I think about them every day, and I'd give anything to see them again.
That's what we'll tell our kids about you one day.
Back to when you were just a kid. Let me see my brown and crabs and feel their arms around me. Let me
world's a friend, it gives us life, it's everything we are.
It gives us hope, it gives us love. Our world is such a star. We can't exist unless we fix and always must defend our wonderful and beautiful grand.
We can't exist unless we fix in its time of need.
We must act for all our sakes. Surely we can see the only way to save our kids is always to defend our wonderful and beautiful friend.
Our wonderful and beautiful blue friends. Our wonderful and beautiful blue friends. Our wonderful and beautiful. Our wonderful and beautiful. Our wonderful and beautiful blue friend.
The world's a friend, it gives us life, it's everything we are. It's time to say we're sorry now and get the lunch.
The world is ours, but only if we always comprehend our wonderful and beautiful blue friend. A second chance is all we ask to help us make amends.